There's a good chance that you've dreamed of finding a secret room in your home. Of course, it would be pretty amazing to find one and discover that a hidden treasure has been there all along. In all likelihood, though, no matter how closely you've searched every crevice in your home, chances are, you came up empty-handed. Secret rooms are rather hard to come by, after all. But, this PUMKU user did find something in his home he thought was worth exploring. Though he'd become increasingly curious about a trapdoor in his cabin, he didn't have the guts to open it himself. That's when he got his handyman to do it for him. Little did they know what they were about to uncover. It's no secret that eerie things tend to happen in the woods. There's a reason why so many horror movies take place there. That could certainly explain why this particular PUMKU user was so wary of opening the trapdoor that remained untouched in his cabin for years.
When guests entered the dining room of his cabin, they couldn't help but question the odd placement of his table. It appeared as though he was covering a secret door. Was he hiding something?
Other people questioned whether the PUMKU user lacked the guts to open the door himself. Could he possibly be afraid of what lurked beneath? Was he lying awake at night wondering what could be down there? All of these questions were answered when the PUMKU user decided to post a story about having a handyman come over to take a look. Never had the guts to open it. Handyman came by and was all too eager to have a look, the man said in his post.
When he propped open the door, he realized that, perhaps, he was right in never having gone down there. The wood was rotten and there were venomous funnel weaver spiders everywhere. Still, they decided to continue their exploration.
Not wanting to unnecessarily kill all of the spiders, the PUMKU user and his handyman removed them one by one. It was a lengthy process, though. It made them feel better about the scenario and they were ready to continue their journey below.
When they looked deeper, they couldn't help but ponder all of the unknown things that lay ahead. They were frightened, to say the least, but not enough to turn back.
They shone a flashlight down into the abyss under the floorboards. As they first laid their eyes on the blank walls, they were greeted with a whiff of a foul odor. It smelled like rotting iron pipes. That's when they located a ladder and decided to descend.
Yet, creepy, he wrote in his post about first seeing the dark room below. There seems to be a faucet. And ventilation. A bomb shelter maybe? Or a cistern. Moments later, he saw something that shocked him.
The poster referred to his discovery as unidentified gnarliness. It looked as though there was a slime lurking in a trough in the corner of the room. What could possibly be inside of it that was causing such a disgusting sight?
Not wanting to touch it with his bare hands, the PUMKU user decided to poke the trough with a long stick. Broke up the unidentified gooey mass, he wrote in his post, still uncertain of what the substance was and what was causing it.
He could only imagine how long that slime had been sitting inside of the trough. He'd lived in the cabin for years. Was it below him all this time? Whatever it was, roots began to grow on the scummy sides of it and all without any light.
He realized that the trough appeared to be large enough to fit a human. Was there something in it that he would regret finding? Maybe he never should have gone down there snooping around.
Was there, perhaps, a hiker who'd gone missing years before he moved in? Could that person be in the trough? He was clueless, but decided to descend the ladder and see what he would encounter.
After approaching the slime, he wrote on PUMKU, turns out it was just a tangle of roots soaking in the rusty water. But we also seem to have some of the Super Mario movie fungus. Looked pretty sinister, dotted with gooey drops of who knows what sort of no-peri.
It didn't end there. As he was about to learn, there was still much more to be discovered. He later guessed on PUMKU what the room could possibly have been used for, built as a cellar for cleaning game maybe? Cold storage? A bunker?
That's when he noticed a hole in the back wall of the room. Was there, perhaps, another secret room? Should he stop there and turn around? He couldn't. He had to continue his journey. When
he shined his flashlight into the room, he saw something completely unexpected. There was a pile of ash, which he found strange, since there was no furnace in the room. What could have possibly been burning down there?
That's when he decided to board the room up for good, so no one falls through into the underworld. He wrote in his post. Looks like we're just going to leave that closed for now and brainstorm possible uses for when the time is right.
He didn't find any evidence of something he should fear living in his basement. That secret room turned out to be just that, space under his floor.
While he didn't find anything too sinister, isn't it kind of better that way? Now, he can rest easy knowing what's down there. Share this mystery with your friends below.